So my name is Antoni Esposito, originally from New York. I have a home in Austin and I live primarily in Costa Rica, and I'm an Iboga provider. I have an Iboga retreat called Awaken Your Soul, and yeah, we do some really good work with Iboga. I came here because I was looking for a lot of space and silence and to help release trauma, a lot of dense energy. I've dealt with a sports gambling addiction for a very long time, really compulsive, and it's been a lot of ups and downs. I've done a tremendous amount of work, and there's always energy and work and things to clear. So that was my main reason, and also to just get a break from facilitating and providing and actually have my own space and my own quietness and my own peace to really get deeper into the depths of my being. So my experience from the moment that I contacted Shipibo Rao, which Anlaw, the facilitator here, was the one that received my inquiry, was flawless. I mean, it was really smooth and easy and super supportive. You know, I felt really supportive from the moment that I contacted Shipibo Rao. And from getting to Pucallpa and staying in a hotel and then getting picked up on time, and that was really wonderful. And when I arrived here, you know, this place is really magical. You can feel the harmonious connection with the tribe. I mean, obviously you have this beautiful nature, which is incredible, but like the people here are really sweet and soft and nurturing. So I felt that the moment that I got here, which was really, put me at a sense of ease, because I feel that in these types of environments, for people to really heal on a deep level, they need to feel supported. They need to feel safe, they need to feel supported, they need to feel held, looked after. And in these types of environments that Shipibo Rao has created, you're able to actually get into the dieta, into the medicine, into yourself. As far as the dieta, I mean, words don't describe the amount of depth that I have received from this experience. I've been initiated in Gabon. Like I said, I work with Iboga, and that was a profound experience for me. My whole training, my providership for this medicine, and this dieta is right there with it, I mean, the whole way. And for me, the space, you know, having just an infinite amount of space and an infinite amount of silence, without, you know, all of this talking about my process, gave me the ability to stay with what is, like what's actually coming up for me. It empowered me to actually be with it, to, really for the first time, to actually observe my mind. Like, I understand the concept, I've done a lot of it, and there was a whole nother level of depth to observing this ego, the conditioning, the programming, the language, the belief systems, the narratives, this constant repetitive thinking cycle, and seeing these events that just keep repeating in my life in just different situations, different environments, with different people. And that was really, really profound. And so I was able to like work with what's happening in my mind, as well as like what's happening in my body, what's happening when I'm actually fully present and my mind just shuts up for a moment, like what that feels like. And so this constant presence, resistance, right? There was this resistance piece of, you know, holding on to these identifications, or holding on to, you know, traumas as a young boy, events that happened in my life that I forgot about, or maybe repressed or suppressed, that, I mean, multiple, you know, events like rose in this experience. and yeah, like really, really powerful. I'm just overwhelmed and with the amount of information and wisdom and healing that I've received. I'm super open, super vulnerable, super sensitive, yeah, raw, and like really empowered, really excited, really inspired. Lots of inspiration with the plant that I was guiding with. Her name is Arena Kia, this beautiful, massive tree. I believe they told me she was 300 to 500 years old. Like, I cried when I heard that because I was like, my God, I'm gonna diet with her. Like, I have the honor to be in her presence. And yeah, so that was spectacular. We went on this amazing jungle hike to go harvest the medicine, which I thought was going to be an hour. It ended up being like 3 hours, which at times was intense because we went through this like really cool swamp that they were calling the Spirit of the Anaconda, which thankfully they told me later. Because maybe I would have went through it. I would have went through it. And it was optional. You know, some people, well, actually everybody went in this group, but I heard sometimes people are tired and they don't need to go, which is great. So you get to choose what you want to do. But that was a highlight because I really enjoyed being in the forest. Yeah, and then there was, of course, ayahuasca ceremonies, which I think we did 8 of them. And then again, that is, you decide, you know, if you want to drink that night, you can. If you don't, if you want half a glass, great. If you want a quarter, great. If you want a full, great. But if you don't drink, then you go in there and you at least receive these powerful icaros, which I got Maestro Jose, who's the founder of this place and the lead healer, and his icaros is just angelic. I mean, all of the healers, incredible. Maestro Francisco, Maestro Katia, Maestro Orlando, just, I mean, they're deeply connected to their lineage, and I found that their presence, their integrity, right, humbleness. I mean, like, Jose's a regular guy, and when he's working, he's healing, but when he's communicating with us in integration, he's just open, vulnerable, and he just says it how it is. Like, he's not this man that's feeling he has more power than others, and that to me is, you know, I look at that as really, really important, especially when somebody's serving me medicine, whole space for me, that I know that I can have a regular conversation with this man. Yeah, and speaking of facilitator, Ann-Law she's just incredible. She's a beautiful woman, grounded, solid, present. She doesn't say much, which is amazing, but she listens. And I think that all facilitators need to learn that one, and me included. Yeah, how to listen more. Not try to figure out what you're going to say next to somebody else. And that was a huge teacher. I think I'm pretty good at that, but I'm going to get better at actually really being present and listening to people, instead of deciding on what I want to say about their healing and, you know, their journey and their path. How can I best support them by listening more and just being present? So I'm overwhelmed. I'm really just deeply, deeply grateful for this experience and Shipibo Rao, and this place is going nowhere but like up. You know, the vibration they're creating here is just going to continue to bring more and more people, which I'm really excited for, actually. So for those of you that actually feel the call, feel it, go. Because what typically happens is the mind gets in the way and starts to create all this doubt why you can't go, and I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Just go. The medicine calls, the dieta calls, trust yourself and come. Yeah.